Yo, what's going on guys, Arekkz here and welcome back to another Destiny video. And in this video we are going to talk about Icebreaker. Hopefully by now you guys have seen the trailer that dropped during PSX for the Dawning, which is Destiny's winter event. Brings with it Sparrow Racing League, the strike scoring system, as well as new exotics, returning exotics, new gear, stuff like that, most of which I'll be speaking about in subsequent videos coming very soon. But in this video we are focusing on Icebreaker, the year 1 exotic that sadly got left behind, a weapon that was always by my side, permanent fixture in my special weapon slot, and now it is coming back. If you guys have been playing Destiny since then, you'll know that I'd be super excited, and if you guys are new to Destiny, this is a weapon to look forward to. So if you guys do enjoy this video, then a like would be super appreciated. Comment down below if you have any questions, but first things first, before we dive into the weapon itself, which you can, by the way, see being used in the background, first question is, how do you get it? And on December 13th, when the Dawning hits Destiny, Commander Zavala will actually have bounties for us, and these will tie in with the new strike scoring system. I'll speak more about the strike scoring system in depth in a later video, but the kind of quick and dirty version is that they are adding a kind of layer on top of strikes so that when you're playing through, you also earn points in a similar fashion to, say, Challenge of the Elders for doing different activities, be that, you know, headshot kills, blowing things up with grenades, using your supers, working as a team, loads of different things like that, and they will of course work towards a cumulative score. However, Commander Zavala has bounties that tie in with these, and completing these bounties gives you a chance to get Icebreaker. So in that respect, it's kind of similar to how you can complete Shiro 4's bounties for a chance to trigger the Thorn bounty, only this time around completing Zavala's bounties has a chance to drop the weapon. So of course it's not going to be a guaranteed source, but if you guys do play your strikes, you do complete the bounties, then it's going to come your way. So with that being said, let's now take a super quick look at the weapon. For those of you guys, again, that have been playing the game for a while, you'll be very familiar with this. The base perk is no backpack, where the weapon cannot be reloaded, but it regenerates ammo over time. So of course this is very nice, especially in PvE activities, because it means you never need special ammo because you will always have it. Yes, admittedly, if you run out of bullets, you have to wait a little bit of time for the Icebreaker to regen, but generally speaking, you always have bullets. Plus, it's a nice sniper rifle anyway, so it's definitely a good thing to have. Also, for things like Crucible, some people do use it because, you know, again, you don't need the special ammo box. On top of that, you also have Mulligan, so if you miss a shot, then you have a chance to return ammo directly to the magazine. And of course, you have the core perk, Icebreaker, where the victims can spontaneously combust, which deals damage to other enemies. However, in the gameplay you guys are going to see, I don't have that unlocked because, of course, the character we were playing with at PSX didn't have everything maxed out, nor did we have enough motes to work with, so this is basically a base Icebreaker. On top of that, you have two ornaments for this one, Dune Maker and Nano Horns. Dune Maker is this cool camouflage one. It strips off the kind of hedge trimmer look to the weapon and gives it a much more sleek design, but it does look very cool. Also changes the colour of the sort of scope, so to speak. And the Nano Horns one fully embraces the ice part of Icebreaker because it goes all white, looks very cool, kind of like the Arctic camo you got for the Mida. And that, in a nutshell, is what you need to know about Icebreaker. That is how you get it, what it now looks like with the ornaments, and in the background, I'm going to leave you guys with a little bit more gameplay. This is also, coincidentally, in one of the new strikes, one of the Siva remastered strikes, and this is the Tanix one, so it does play out slightly differently. There is a sort of slightly different take on it, but I will cut together the sections of me using Icebreaker, just to give you guys a slightly more kind of consolidated look at the weapon. But for the time being, that's it, so hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, then a like would be super appreciated. Do stay tuned, because I've got lots of gameplay from PSX that I'll be uploading on the channel over the course of the weekend. Things like the other two new exotics, the Fire and Void Thunderlords, also some of the stuff from Sparrow Racing League, the gear, the Sparrows, the races, the record book. Everything you guys could possibly want to know, I will have videos on shortly, so stay tuned. But for the time being, thanks for watching, take it easy, catch you next time, peace out.